Hey guys, welcome to Tropical Flower Gardening. I'm Dr. Manisha. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the red passion flower vine, which is also known by names like scarlet red passion flower vine, grape leaved passion flower vine, crimson passion flower vine. The botanical name of this vine is Passiflora vitifolia. Viti in Latin means grapes, and folia is the foliage or the leaves. So that passion flower vine, which has got leaves resembling the leaves of the grape vine, hence it is called Passiflora vitifolia. So it's a nice way of remembering why it is called Passiflora vitifolia. So it's an evergreen climber vine which is native to Central and South America. This vine has got woody trunk and it gets numerous branches and stems which have got coiling tendrils, and these tendrils cling around the support with the help of which it climbs. And it gets very beautiful and showy red color flower which are 4 to 5 inches in diameter. Flowers have 10 sepals and 2 rings of coronal filaments, the red and white color, and it also has 5 yellow stamens. Flowers attract a lot of birds and butterflies. After the flowering season is over, you get a small berry-like fruit, and this fruit contains seeds, and seeds can be used for propagation of new plants. This plant does not flower throughout the year, but the flowering season is from spring to summer, and the flowering starts in my garden sometime in February, and it continues well up to July or so, and thereafter the flowering slowly and gradually stops. And this vine also you'll find new growth shoots which are found at the ground level. And yeah, you can see in this clip there are a lot of flowers which are growing on the stems along the ground, because new growth shoots are found at the ground level and they produce many flowers close to the ground. And you can also see lots of buds which have come on this vine. See, these are all the tiny buds which you can see on this vine. This vine does best in full sun, and it needs fertile and a moist, well-draining soil, and the water requirement of this vine is average. It doesn't need any special fertilizers, and I give my regular fertilizers which I give to all the plants, so that is cow dung manure and vermicompost, neem cake fertilizer. So these fertilizers along with some bone meal is given every few months or so. And if you need to, if you can grow it in the container as well. Make sure you provide support for its climbing stems and the tendrils around which the vine can the support is used so that tendrils can use it to climb. And you can also grow it easily on trellis, pergolas, arches, fences, arbors, and similar structure. This vine grows quickly and it is easy to grow. And propagation of this vine is also easy from seeds, from stem cutting, as well as from layering. And the flowering season, as I mentioned, is from spring to summer. So after the flowering is completely over, you can do some pruning, because the flowers will come in on the new growth. So just before the flowering season starts, so sometime in winter, you can do some pruning, but make sure you don't do any hard pruning, because it is noticed that the branches which are allowed to hang loose and droop a bit also tend to flower the most. So guys, with that we come to the end of this video. How did you find this video? I hope you found it useful and informative. Please post your comments, like and share this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care and happy gardening.